Hi guys, so it's Anna from Orange Lotus Yoga, and now it's idea number 9, is it? I think it's number 9. So I wanted to talk about cosmetics, and I think cosmetics are quite important for most of the women at the moment. I'm not an expert on cosmetics because I don't use a lot of makeup. I use it only on special occasions, so I wouldn't call myself expert in any shape or forms. However, when I used to work full time and I was going to the office every day, obviously that was some kind of a norm that the girls are wearing makeup. So I was also wearing some makeup, although even later on I just decided it's not for me. I have a very sensitive skin, so I really need to use only cosmetics which are suitable for my skin, because if there is something with too much chemicals, my face goes red and it's burning and it's absolute hell. So, I'm not the best person to actually try the cosmetics on. Or maybe I am the best, maybe I'm the best example, because if it's going to be good for me, it's going to be good for anyone. But cosmetics. So when I was using cosmetics, I found, and again, I don't want to make any adverts here, but I actually found that Tropic was quite good, as a company. They still use plastic though. However, they can refill some of the products now into your bottle. So you would have to find ambassador and just ask them the question. They also use glass on some of the products, so that's quite nice. But again, I'm not using a lot. But what I would like to say is, if you are using and choosing the cosmetics, maybe what I feel really strongly about, from my perspective, it doesn't have to be yours obviously, but from my perspective, I am against testing the cosmetics on animals. Go online and see some of the photos what the animals are going through for our beauty. It's I don't think it's fair, and I don't think that should ever happen, because if we want, it's not saving life, it's making us prettier in theory. However, I still don't think that's the standard. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's just I don't think someone should pay with their lives when it's not necessary, if you know what I mean. And if we want some new products and we want to get tested, test them on humans. If we want to be prettier because of the cosmetics, let's take the consequences of that and not let other living beings to suffer. But that's just my opinion. It doesn't have to be yours. So I would look at the mission of the companies I'm buying from, the packaging. Is it reusable? Can I recycle it at least, if plastic can be? um, if you can't get rid of the plastic, because bear in mind, plastic is also leachable, so you don't know what it's leaching into, the chemicals which already have, how they're reacting, what happens to your skin when you put it on. Is there a link between, I think, I don't want to quote any illnesses, because I would have to have a research which I could back it up with. But think about it, that anything what you put on your face, on your hands, on your body, is being absorbed directly into your bloodstream, and it's going through your skin, and it's what you choosing to put on is your choice. Yeah. So obviously the most natural methods are the best, in my opinion. So for example, I still cleanse my face, but I make my own face cleanser. It's like a scrub, face scrub kind of thing. So I use oats. So you take just I don't know, a handful of oats. You grind them, and you can use blender to do that. Then I put some rice milk into it and some honey, and you just make it in a way. You need to wait for the oats to soak, obviously, because that will take a few minutes, and then use that as a scrub and cleanser for the skin as well. And obviously I use the oil for my face too, so that's my moisturizer. I still use deodorant. I try to buy deodorant in the glass bottle, and I'm making sure that there is no aluminium salts in that, because it's not necessary. It blocks your pores. It's not healthy. It's just you know, you can buy options which they don't have one. However, I found a video for the cleanser, for the deodorant, antiperspirant. How can you make your own? I haven't tried it, so it's not like something, and I want to try it, and I will do it next time. Once I finish those, I will make a batch of my own from this recipe. I'll send you a link under the video so you can actually see what I mean as well. So that's the cosmetics. And again, is glass better than plastic? I think it's much better. First of all, it's not leaching anything into the products. So if I was and you don't know how different temperatures impact the plastic. You know, I know the research should be done before the product is released, but is it? That's a different question as well. You know, the extreme temperatures of 30-40 degrees. Some of the products actually have the high temperatures, but not a lot of products have got the freezing temperatures. And you know, when you store in the warehouses or in the shops, sometimes the temperature drops below zero. What happens then to the product? What happens to the packaging? How do they react, and so on? So there's lots of questions around it. I won't bore you with the details, but I also post you a link to the article about what is better, plastic or glass. There are obviously two different point of views, but it's good to listen to different arguments, I think, and just broaden up your view on those things. You know, you don't have to choose what is better, what is worse, but what is the most suitable for you at this point of time, you know, and just start journey wherever you are, because that's what we have to do. Okay, so that's it for today. So the cosmetics. Oh, and I wanted to mention one more thing. Wipes, the makeup wipes. You know, I used to use them when I was removing the makeup, and they using plastic to that. Even the plastic packaging, those which are biodegradable. Again, be aware of that. In the previous video, I made comment to that. But I use a towel. So you can see I was removing my makeup already here when we went out. And basically I just put a little bit of warm water and the soap, and I just remove the makeup with the towel. I think this one is actually from Tropic, you know, and it's made from bamboo. Yeah, it's a bamboo cloth. And basically you're just removing the makeup, and then you put that into the washing machine, and job done, and you can reuse it over and over again. And I hope that was useful. Thank you for listening, and I hopefully see you in the next video. Bye.